Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Another one, you might go.
You guys are really special because you're here. You're here and not somewhere else. It's so funny because like the pub is really quiet too. I mean, I'm used to like having lots of noise coming in and lots of energy. So this will be kind of a nice, intimate evening. Yeah, so thank you all for coming. We have a great group of writers tonight. My name is, I'm Janie Bozek, and I'm also Jay Cross. That's my alter ego as the writer and as the songwriter of Jay Cross. So everybody here on the stage tonight is a dedicated writer and performer, and you're gonna hear a lot of different types of music, and you're gonna hear some great stories around. Could be anything. So each person gets to talk a little bit before each song, just a few sentences about whatever they want to talk about with the song. And it's such a small group. If we want to do it, you know, I think like answers, question and answers afterwards, we can totally do that too. Right? Sure. Right? Yeah. Sure. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with Stephanie. I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves and talk a little bit about themselves. For the first round, we're going to go around. Each person is going to do a song. We're each going to do 3 songs, right? So it'll be a total of 15 songs. And we're going to go straight through. It usually takes about, I'd say, 90 minutes or so. And it's a really fun event. In the meantime, your servers will be around to like get you food or drink or anything else that you need. So again, thank you so much for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show.
All right, so I'm starting. I'm Stephanie Koklys, and so I decided for the 3 songs that I would put them in order, chronological order of when I've written them. So I picked my 3 newest songs, and I love that you do this because it forces me to write. Otherwise, I would kind of start a song and then put it away and forget about it. So it forces me to finish songs. This one I wrote in the when the cicadas were out, so it's called Cicadas. And basically, the point of it is that for me, I find like my 2 happy places when I need to reset myself is either playing music or honestly just being out in nature. And I have a lot of songs about this, and this is just another one to add to the pile. So this is called Cicadas. I just need a break. It's like the tilt of the planet wants me to fall off in here, grounded in place, till the wind starts blowing and my roots get pulled up in a wave. But I like it up here, where the clouds roll by in familiar shapes, and I like it up here where nobody knows me. It's just me and the birds, humming songs with cicadas. Take off my hat and my shirt, let the sun burn my back, smell the hydrangeas. Or could I just float away, run away to the moon? Or could I just float away to the moon? Because there's nowhere on earth to escape to completely without satellites blinking. You can seek or you can hide. The hunter hunted, the world just wants you to pick sides. But I like it out here, where the rain washes all the evidence of me. I like it
that song, right? He did this. So again, my name is Jay Cross. I am songwriter. And the song I'm going to do first is, if I can get comfortable here. It's called So Alone, and it sounds very sad, but it's from the point of view of an introvert, myself. So it's very autobiographical, I would say. That's all I'll say about it. Oh, and also I tried to, from a writing standpoint, I tried to make the chords really, really simple so that it was all about the lyrics and all about the words. One-way street cafe in the 90s, Roscoe Avenue. Table by the window, looking out at the pedestrians, their heads down, healing towing, bodies angled forward as they braced against their visions and the cold Chicago winds. And I'm gazing vaguely out from where I'm warm and stationary, most every table taken by a solo coffee drinker, books and papers scattered around, the ashtrays, mugs and cheap pens, starry-looking stares and faces creased in concentration. And it's here I feel like home, invisible, invincible. I'm so alone, so alone, so happily alone. I'm in a bubble of my own, take it wherever I go. Those who don't love me still invite me to their parties, even though I may not go. I'm so alone, so alone, so happily alone. When the red line's in the loop out to the north side, where my friend waits at a 10-page menu restaurant near the Belmont station, and I'm flying through the tunnels smelling human exhalations. As the sun disappears, the windows become mirrors, and the city view turns into a chance at self-reflection. But I don't want to see what I look like when I'm thinking I'm cocooned inside this train car with my fellow drowsy riders. It's a soft and private sigh as I watch the world go by. I'm so alone, I'm so alone, so happily alone. I'm in a bubble of my own, take it wherever I go. And those who don't love me still invite me to their parties, even though I may not go. I'm so alone, I'm so alone, so happily alone. Now, tired of the contents of my jumbled, hyperactive head, I'm looking to fill it with some other people's thoughts instead. So I seek out some company at the local craft brewery. Must be 50 strangers here, standing around drinking their beer, and they're talking about their escapades in the Yucatan and the Palisades. I excuse myself from nobody, and I slip away unseen, and I make my way down the hall. And as I fold myself into a stall for at least a moment or two, I sink into some solitude. I'm so alone, so happily alone. I'm in a bubble of my own, take it wherever I go. And those who don't love me still invite me to their parties, even though I may not go. I'm so alone, so alone, so happily alone, so alone, so happily alone. Thank you.
Escapades is such a good word. Having allergies. I have them all year, but there's certain times of the year when they get worse.
What's your name?
Josette Kacey.
Josette.
I'm a local musician. I live right over in Westmont. And I just had an album come out last month, just about a month ago. So I'm gonna play a few songs from that. This first one, a friend of mine, Lloyd, he reached out to me with some chords that he had written on piano, and he asked me to write a song to them. And so I translated them onto guitar, and they changed a little bit, and I moved them around, but I tried to stay true to the mood that he sent me. And it ended up being this one, which is on the album. It's called Valentine's Day.
So I'm Matt Nelson. I'm a songwriter like everyone else here, different instrument. I also play in a trio, actually, with a guy back in the corner here, Jeremy, called Major Wheeler. We do originals and covers, and just kind of a unique take on music. My first song is one I wrote for my grandfather several years ago. He's the guy that introduced me to music and kind of grew my love for it. But this was a guy that was kind of a titan of the industry. He was like one of the top people in Sears. Everyone in the world knew him. He was like a larger-than-life person. Super charismatic, lovable. And he ended up getting cancer, he was 65, 70 or so. He was obviously it affects everyone, of course. But this song's kind of about me trying to say goodbye for him. It was very hard to watch. You know, you pick up at the sunset time when you get a little delirious and wasn't quite himself, and that was hard to watch. And I avoided kind of being around that. It was always a regret. So this is kind of my goodbye and thank you to him. It's called Kingfisher. It's Joe Fisher's. No one wants to see a great tree fall, even when it starts to fade. But some of us prefer to keep these memories and refuse to think of any other day. I'm sorry I wasn't there to watch you fly away, but you weren't the same bird I ever knew. I wanted to hold down to my greatest memories of you. I couldn't watch you fall. You started way too high. He was a kingfisher, yeah. Why to fly away before I had the chance to say thanks for your undivided love. I hope the mighty winds carry you. No one wants to see a cage bird die. They never got the chance to fly. But it's worse when it once flew among the clouds and only seemed so little more high. I didn't mean to show love to you any less, but I couldn't bear to see you in the cage. You flew to high fall, you shine too bright to fade. I'll keep you that way, you can rule the day. He was a kingfisher, yeah. Why to fly away before I had the chance to say thanks for your undivided love. I hope the mighty winds carry you. I hope the mighty winds carry you. I hope the mighty winds carry you. I hope the mighty winds carry you away.
All right. So,
Oh, yes.
so we're sharing a guitar line here. I'm the one of the performers tonight, but I'm also the sound engineer, so I don't get to check myself before I wreck myself very often. All right, so this first song I want to do is it's an older song that I wrote, and it is kind of most of the songs that I write kind of tend to take an alter ego of myself, a guy that I wish I could be, but I don't really want to be, so I'm not, but I write about this guy. And this is one of those examples. Hold on. Okay. So this is one of those examples of this this not so great person who's discovering in life the things that he's done wrong with maybe a significant other, and kind of coming to terms with it. And it's an old song. It's called "What You Didn't Take," and I hope you enjoy it. So the seal screams out my name, says, are you listening to me? And I hear her, but I keep on looking straight at what I feel is my escape. But I move closer to a smoky atmosphere where I waste away my years without her. Take my future and take my armor, because it only guards my heart, and my heart belongs to you. Take me with you and take all my issues, 'cause if I could take it back, I'd still give it all to you. Now my one mistake is what I didn't give and what you didn't take. So I order up a shot from my second favorite spot on the corner. I like it 'cause it's hot and the barmaid drinks a lot. She calls me brother. She lets me run a tab, and she'll even call a cab. I think I love her. Now I know I might be cruel, but when I go, all I'll ever miss is you. Take my future and take my armor, because it only guards my heart, and my heart belongs to you. Take me with you and take all my issues, 'cause if I could take it back, I'd still give it all to you. Now my one mistake is what I didn't give and what you didn't take. Now I know I might be cruel, but when I go, all I'll ever miss is you. Take my future, take my armor, because it only guards my heart, and my heart belongs to you. Take me with you and take all my issues, 'cause if I could take it back, I'd still give it all to you. Now my one mistake is what I didn't give. Oh, my one mistake is what I didn't give and what you didn't take. So we're sharing guitar channels, so
So kind of a fun full circle moment here, because I'm realizing, you're writing a song about that, and John and I are married, and there's one of the songs that, but also funny too, because the song, none of this is, we're just doing our own thing, and the order of these songs. This one's called Sober. So it's this song about drinking, and then this song, in Ballydoyle here, I feel like we music brought us together, and so many happy memories here of us just starting out that way. So anyway, I'm about like 18 months now into my journey of not drinking. And when I first started, thank you. When I first started, I had these really big insecurities, these big questions of like, will I be able to perform the same way? How will I deal with my nerves? Is it so much of a crutch that will I be the same person? I don't know. There's a lot of insecurities that go with that. And I would say this song, it's almost like a little love song, because when I first told Jonah that I was like, I think I want to try doing this, without hesitation, he's just like, yeah, you could totally do that. And it was like he could see that in me. Like, he's just this person that's always encouraging me to think bigger and try things. So far it's going great. And this song is called Sober.
Started on the weekends, cigarettes with bar friends drinking. I knew that I liked you, but couldn't dance without holding on to little liquid courage, baby. Shot to see where the night would take me out again. Wake up and try to pretend like I don't need a do-over. Sober. Made it so easy to escape in your love completely. So we got married, couldn't wait to start a family. You got a job with insurance benefits. I tried hard to balance all of it with a drink in my hand. It seemed much easier than trying to grow older, sober. It's not always easy holding my hand, and it's scary to think I've lost the part of me you knew so long. And sometimes I wonder, do you miss her? But you are my lighthouse, a safe harbor to anchor my heart down. See the world in color. The ordinary seems so wonderful. It's nothing new I discovered, baby, but I like waking up now lately to the rising sun. Feels like I've just begun moving out of closure and into something bolder. Just keep moving forward, sober. Ooh, sober.
It's so hard to like follow that. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm just gonna tune this. I'm gonna do. Wish I were faster with this, or like had some witty. Well, it's okay.
Everybody loves the tuning song.
Yeah.
It's the most often played song.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm gonna tune this. It's called Dad Gad, and it's a song I wrote. Come on now. Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting for that little green light. Come on now. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me just get.
I love open tunings.
Yeah. I should bring a second guitar. Does anybody have a good story they can tell? Any of the records?
So I met Janie a long time ago. We've known each other now for a lot of years. And one thing that I think is just so amazing about Janie is that she does just really love original music. She loves songwriting. She is just a true patron of this art. And I don't know what everybody else does for a living, but I like, other than this, myself, I'm a financial advisor, and you know, this is my soul moment. I get to play some music for people that are listening, and it's great, and I get to put my thoughts out on paper, and I love doing that. And I feel like all of us kind of have that going. And Janie has been a true patron of that, and so I just want to give a round of applause to Janie.
Thanks, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I did. I met you guys in I think 2010 or 9 or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you for your patience there. So I was messing around with Dad Gad. There's a song I wasn't gonna do, but the last song I'm gonna do tonight is called Back to Carlo, and that's in Dad Gad as well. So damn it, I'm gonna like stay in Dad Gad. I was gonna do a different song, but oh my gosh, no, I'm gonna do another Dad Gad song. But this is a song I wrote. Sometimes they kind of write themselves. Like you come up with a lyric. I don't know about how you guys feel, but you come up with a lyric and you're like, oh, what could that story be about? What could happen there? And then you sort of like when you're dreaming. I don't know if you guys ever do this, but when you're dreaming, sometimes something doesn't make sense in your dream, or maybe this is just me, and you make it make sense. Like, does that? I don't know if that ever happens in your dream. I don't know. But anyway, that's what happened with this song. Is that I figured out a way to create a song out of just one phrase, which is called That Road, and the chorus was basically. No, I'm not gonna take that road no more. That's what the chorus was, and I'm like, what could I write about it? So this is about, we'll see if you can tell. Let me do that again. Please don't break my heart. Biggest fear when I find the same old street. They know the road, they know who I mean. When I got a traveling range of a rubber band, and where pain and hope live hand in hand. I said no, not gonna take that road no more. No, not gonna take that road no more. Under the heat of the red hot sun, I got a thirst for shade in the shadow of anything, anyone. Towering
alright. Well, I hold my weight up as I cry. I may not know where I'm going, where I'm going, I don't know. But I know what road I'm gonna take that'll lead me to my early grave. So no, 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 I'm not gonna take that road no more. No, 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 I'm not gonna take that road. No, 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 not gonna take that road no more. No, 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 not gonna take that road no more. Got a little baby on my back. He's the reason I'm on this track. I'm gonna find us a place to call home, where love and joy is where we're so. Love and joy is where we're so. So love and joy is where we're no, 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 I'm not gonna take that road no more. No, 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 not gonna take that road.
Thanks. Work in progress. Thank you.
Oh, I like that. Another little coincidence this round. You just mentioned dreams, and this next one is it was inspired by a nightmare I had, and I woke up and I felt like I finally had all the pieces to write about my recurring dreams. The album that just came out is called Sleep, because it's something that we all need, but it can also be scary when you know that you're gonna have bad dreams. I have PTSD, so my brain kind of just does that to me. But now I've got this that came out of it. I had a really vivid dream that I was inside of a sinking ship, and I woke up and I wrote this. And now there's a music video of it too. So go check that out. It's my first music video. My friend Brendan makes horror films. He's an independent filmmaker, and so I wanted the music video to be kind of scary, because it's I included a bunch of stuff all about just like the recurring dreams that I have, the things that happen over and over when I sleep. And this one's called Last Breath. Don't believe you're to blame for the damage, these broken things that you crushed on the floor. I die every night after all this time. There's still a lie inside my fractured mind that I can't hide from. Close my eyes and count to 10. One last breath before the
I'd say I'm one of the 50%. Like I got my first marriage failed several years ago, but I'm fortunately happily remarried. I have a wonderful wife. But this song's relatable to, I'm sure almost everyone in this room has gone through a breakup. And you get to that end and you question things and you struggle with the answers. And it's called Give Me a Reason. The song kind of speaks for itself.
Give me a reason to tell you goodbye. A change in the season, the look in your eyes. I don't have the answers. Believe me, I've tried. Go on and walk away now. I hate when you cry. But I can't walk away. I need you to say, please come back to me. And I know it'll be better this time around. Show me the answers. Show me the way. Show me you need me. Beg me to stay. I need you to love me. I need you to try. Go on and walk away now. Leave me to cry. But I can't walk away. I need you to say, please come back to me. And I know it'll be better this time around.
No, I like it. I'm gonna try to do something special here. All right. So this next song is a song I wrote this week, and it's nothing like a deadline to wait till the very last minute to write one song. But this one came about because at the beginning of the week, I saw this headline. It was just a terrible, and I don't want to bum anybody out here, but it was a really terrible headline about a guy who, during these floods, was holding onto a tree for a really, really, really long time, and his whole entire family watched him get washed away to sea. And it was just an awful thing. And we all have seen these awful headlines. And then I know that there's awful headlines today, and there's going to be awful headlines tomorrow and yesterday. But then this morning when I was at work, I got this big picture window outside my work, and I don't think anybody knows that when they're looking in that window, I can see them. So there's a group of like younger like high schoolers doing a TikTok dance in front of my window. So they're doing a choreographed dance, and I can't help but, and I'm the same way. I see these terrible headlines, and then the next thought is like, what's on the internet? Like, let's scroll. And I know that's a part of myself that I need to work on. But even after I wrote this song, I've been writing this song for the week, and every morning I still do the same thing that I'm saying in this song, which is, see this awful headline? just scroll BS for like 45 minutes. Like it's just a thing, and I don't know if there's a solution to that, but I did write a song about it, so you guys are gonna get to hear my take on it at least. I just wrote it, so the lyrics are over here, so you might see me doing this awkward pose, unless, you know what, Steph? Yes. This is why we got married. She'll hold these lyrics up for me. Yeah. Blue lights blazing in my room again. The flood swept away another innocent. So I roll over and I close my eyes. And I'm awake in the middle of the night. Let's see if I can catch some winks. Electronic beeps and it's 6 a.m. Another life lost down on Michigan. So I drift off for an hour or so, watching people I don't know making videos. Let's see who can entertain me. And I feel a shift. We've gone adrift. It's hard to see it into it. And I just don't know if we can row this little skiff when we've gone adrift. I believe we've gone too far down a rabbit hole, and there's bodies on our wall. If we could spend some time alone, who knows, we just might avoid a fall, 'cause we fill our brains with this digital noise and we scream into this digital void. It hurts, but it's what we get, 'cause this country don't have an immigrant problem. This country's got an ignorance problem. Let's see what the half-life is. I feel the shift. We've gone adrift. It's hard to see it into it. And I don't know if we can row this little skiff when we've gone adrift. I just don't know if we can row this little skiff when we've gone adrift. Blue lights blazing in my room again.
Thank you. We're hearing some really awesome original music tonight. Stuff I've not heard. Of course, I haven't heard it before, and I'm loving all of it. And thank you all for coming and enjoying the show. This is our final round. This is everyone's last song. So I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure everybody tip your server tonight. I think it's Cynthia. And that's all I got. Do you guys have any interesting observations or wisdom to share with the group?
I still feel nervous when I share my songs for the first time. So thanks for being such a nice audience and listening. And it's a very vulnerable thing. So thank you for making it a safe place. This next one, I wrote about my sister Rachel. Normally she's at these things, but she's at a parent-teacher conference. And I wrote this one this past week too, and it's one of those songs that just came out because I was just kind of noodling around on the guitar. The music came first, and then the words came after that. And she's like, besides John, she's like my best friend, and we talk every day. And I was like, I should write a song about it. She deserves a song, so This is called My Big Sister.
Oh, I love it.
All right, and it is new, so let's see if I can not mess this up.
All right, for my last song, I'm gonna do,
Funny, but not strange.
this is a song called Back to Carlo. And So the medium version is my husband, who's here today, John Cross, is originally from Ireland, and we lived there for 2 years when the kids were little. And we go back every year, and we're planning on going back there. I don't know, to retire, to pre-retire, I don't know. That's the plan.
Not for a long time.
It's gonna make it hard to get the songwriter right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a commute. Absolutely. But yeah, so this is another kind of autobiographical song. The last one wasn't, by the way, so I don't have an abusive person in my life. So. But this one is, it's about Carlo. Carlo is about 50 miles south of Dublin. It is, I don't know how you describe it. Well, I'll tell you now, when we went to Killarney and we were visiting and I bought like this really cool picture, and she said, "So where are you visiting from?" I'm like, "Well, from Chicago, but also, we're, in Carlo." And she goes, "Carlo? Now, that's nowhere you'd go, is it?" Okay. Actually, yeah. So it's not Killarney, it's not Dublin. It's an amazing place. It's where we have a lot of people that we love and that love us, family, friends, and so on. So the song is called Back to Carlo. We were living only 50 miles from Dublin, but it felt like a world away. And I saw the harbor, the lights and the rush. There in the hush of the forest and fields of hay, it's so quiet. And when thoughts got too loud, they floated straight up through the clouds. Take me back to what I know, to what I know. Let's go back to Carlo. We were only an hour from the water. The wild grasses, sand and spray. We fly past the hedgerows to the shore of Koklys. That was the day trip, please, that's what we made it. And the rain fell nearly every day, and softened by a sunny spell. Take me back to what I know, to what I know. Let's go back to Carlo. Take me back to what I know, to what I know. Let's go back to Carlo. Here in Chicago, winds from the lake propel us on together alone. And I'm shivering through a cold awakening that it's where we belong. That feels like home. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back to what I know, what I know. Let's go back to Carlo. Take me back to what I know, what I know. Let's go back to Carlo.
Everybody, Carlo.
Hey.
You're close.
This next one's another one from my album that just came out. I have CDs. I left them in the car though. I can run out and get them. If anybody wants a CD, they're $10. I'll run out and get them from my car. But this one I wrote for my two best friends, because the majority of my trauma is interpersonal. Like I was treated badly by certain people, and so now I get afraid that my friends aren't going to stick around for me, that they're not going to have my back. So this one is kind of about me asking for clarification, like, are we still friends? Are we going to continue to be friends? Can you let me know that you still love me? It's called Grip.
This last one, I don't play this very much live. I really kind of struggle to decide if I should play tonight. It's a song that's very difficult for me, but I felt this is a venue if you're going to be vulnerable and kind of share that. This is the way to do it. It also turns out to be very timely. For my first marriage, my honeymoon, we went to New Orleans and found ourselves in the middle of Hurricane Katrina. And we were stranded there for a very long time. Just a terrible situation. So the song tries to kind of capture, to build up the chaos, the things we experienced, but I still have, I hear about your PTSD, I totally understand. I've been through most of it, but I had years and years that were terrible. So I'm trying to get through this one. I don't always make it through, but I wanted to share this. So this one's called City Ghosts.
When all hope died, Katrina.
Well, I just want to say again, I guess I'm the last song of the big finale, Jamie.
Yeah, no pressure, John.
But I do want to say thank you to everybody here that has put out their art and their thoughts and their music and their talent and shared it with you guys. And thank you guys for just sitting and enjoying it. There's nothing. All of us have played in bars, and playing in bars isn't always fun. You know, sometimes it's just a bunch of people talking and facing the other way. And I'll play my songs and watch the Hawks game or something while we get through it. And this is the type of environment where everybody's looking and everybody's paying attention, and they're just seeing what everybody's thinking about in a musical way, in an artistic way, and we just appreciate you being here. So thank you. This last song I'm going to play is a song. I was thinking about it today. There's a neighbor that lives down the street from us that has the most beautiful garden you'll ever see, and it's like a husband and wife, and they're like probably in their 70s, 80s, and like during certain times of the year, you'll see this guy out there just like pulling mulch out and like in a wheelbarrow, and this dude doesn't even look like he should be able to do that, and he does it, and he produces, and he and his wife produce this most amazing garden. And I think to myself sometimes I would love to have a green thumb, and I just don't. Kill everything that comes into contact. Yeah, we don't do well with plants. We have a couple of fake ones that have done all right so far. But this song is kind of about my wish to be a gardener, but also just more thinking about myself and things that I've learned along the way and ways that I've made myself better. And I kind of think of it, this is the only gardening I know how to do. So it's just on myself. And this is called Prune, Grow, Repeat. The same effects that everybody else is.
That's fair.
Same place, same time. Sitting cross-legged beneath the glow of the moonlight. Pale skin, soft eye. I thought I saw God when the sun turned to midnight. Wish this night never end, but I'm glad that it did. I thought if you ruined this, it'd be tragic. Prune the rough edges away. Turn this boy into a man, maybe someday. Repeat whatever makes it work. For the love of God, please don't hurt her. Foot, mouth, context. Learn to make her feel like a woman, not an object. Novel concept. Not everything needs to feel like a contest. 'Cause you're a man, not a dog. Don't be afraid to be wrong. And it's okay to get along when you're hurting. Prune the rough edges away. To a man, maybe someday. Repeat whatever makes it work. And for the love of God, please don't hurt her. destined for nothing, even more so when you think you're above it. I just hope that I don't peak too soon. If the words come too easy, you might need to reword it for someone on the other end who doesn't deserve it, just plain doesn't need a talking to. Think before you speak, look before you leap, cause it's a long play and sometimes it hurts. Enjoy it while it lasts, soon the future is your past. Slow it down, son, you got a lot to learn. Prune the rough edges away, grow this boy into a man, maybe son. Repeat whatever makes it work. And for the love of God, please don't hurt her. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. John Arthur, Stephanie Koklys, Josette Kacey. Yes? Yes, Josette Kacey and Matt Nelson. Thank you so much, and I'm Jacobs. Thank you so much for coming. Stick around, another drink, enjoy your food, it's a vibe. Good night.
Good night.